Hey guys, welcome back to Westside Kitchen. Today what we're going to do is teach you how to make fresh pizza dough. It's really simple to do, it's fun to do with children. We do it all the time in our kitchen. So stay tuned and I'll teach you how to do it. Alright, so to make fresh pizza dough, what I typically do, I don't use any other flour than the 00 flour. It's extra fine. And you get the best results with this flour. You can find it in any local supermarket. The other thing I have is we have dried yeast, sugar, salt, and room temperature water. The temperature of the water is really important because you pretty much can't have the water too hot, because if you do, that can actually kill the yeast. Okay, so the first step in the process is we're just going to use our room temperature water. We use 2.5 cups of room temperature water. What I like to do with this recipe is I do like to use the mixer. I start off with the mixer, but then I bring it to the countertop and I knead the dough by hand. So I don't do a full knead in the machine. We're going to add our yeast. And we're going to let that dissolve, okay? We'll give that a couple minutes. And then we'll add our salt and our sugar. The sugar is going to actually activate the yeast. So we want all these dry ingredients to be fully dissolved in the liquid. And then we'll go to the machine and mix in our flour. All right, now that all of the dry ingredients minus the flour have been combined, we're going right into the machine, the mixer, with and we're using the dough hook. I don't know if you ever use this or not, but this is what you're supposed to use when you're doing any type of dough. Alright, so from here, basically, we started the dough in the mixer, and you don't have to do it that way. That's just the way I prefer to do it. You can actually just do it all by hand in a bowl, mix together till it gets to this consistency right down here. Okay? From here, what we're going to do is we're going to flour our countertop, and we're going to knead the dough. Alright? Got a little bit left in the bowl. Get all these. Alright. Get some flour in your hands, and then you're going to knead the dough. Alright, so you're just going to pull it over, just like this, and push. Pull and push. I'm just pulling it over, and we're going to do this for about 5 to 7 minutes. And it doesn't look like pizza dough at this point, but once we work it for a good 5 to 7 minutes, it's going to all be nicely, fully kneaded. And from there, you have a choice of how many pies you want to do. You could have three large pizza pies, or what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to cut it into 5 pies, because I have a smaller pizza oven, and this will make a good 5 9-inch pizzas. So if you feel the dough sticking to the counter, just add a little bit of flour to it. And you see what I'm doing when I'm kneading it, right? Just like this. Alright? This is very therapeutic, and it's going to bring all the ingredients together, nicely kneaded, and it's going to be a delicious pizza. Alright, so now I got the dough to where I need it to go. I mean, you see how well combined this is after you knead it. It's beautiful pizza dough. So from here, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this into 5 portions, because I want smaller size pizzas, roughly like 9 inches a piece. So I'm going to roll it out as a log and then try to get 5 equal pieces. That's it. Then I'm going to just make this into a ball. Alright, so I'll knead it just into somewhat of a ball, like a roll, just like that. And then make sure that's nice and combined on the bottom. Alright, just go in a circle just like this. Alright, pinch it. And then from here, what we're going to do is transfer it into a bowl and store it for at least an hour to 2 hours, or overnight is even better. All right, so the last step is we're just basically going to take our doughs that are separated, and we're going to put about like 1 tablespoon of oil in each. What this is going to do is help it not to stick. I like to use the throwaway stuff because, you know, once I'm done, it's in the trash. Coat the dough. What are you doing? That's my eldest son. Yep. Just add a little bit of sugar. All right, so you're gonna coat the dough. Coat the dough just like this. Ooh, nice. And then we're gonna wrap it nice and tight with some plastic. And that's it. So then the dough will rise with the yeast. We're going to store this in the refrigerator for at least an hour and a half. 1 hour to 2 hours to overnight. I do it a day ahead. So that's what most pizza places do too. So beautiful dough. Wait till we make the pizza. It's going to be awesome. Thanks for joining us. Again, subscribe to our channel, Westside Kitchen. There'll be plenty of more recipes and demonstrations like this to teach you in your journey.